who have dated rich people. What did you learn? I dated a tech CEO's daughter in college, never knowing who her family was until 3 months in. We met at a campus coffee shop where she worked part-time. I assumed she needed the money like me, another struggling student trying to make ends meet. She wore thrift store clothes, drove a beat-up Honda with dents in the side, and lived in a normal dorm room with a roommate. Her name was Emily, and I fell for her laugh first. She'd snort a little when something was really funny, then get embarrassed about it. We started hanging out after her shifts. Sometimes we'd split a sandwich because neither of us claimed to have enough money for a full meal. I was working 2 jobs between classes, and she'd always insist on studying together so I wouldn't have to choose between grades and sleep. One weekend about 3 months in, she invited me to her family home for spring break. Said it would save us both money instead of staying in the dorms. I packed my one decent shirt and jeans without holes. The drive took 2 hours. As we left the city, the houses got bigger. Then we turned onto a private road and pulled up to a gated entrance with actual security guards who knew her by name. My stomach dropped as we drove another half-mile up a winding driveway to what I can only describe as a modern castle. Glass and steel perched on a hillside overlooking the ocean. "What the hell, Emily?" was all I could manage to say. She bit her lip, looking more nervous than I'd ever seen her. My dad started made a software when I was a kid. It kind of took off. Took off was an understatement. "Why work at a coffee shop when your dad's worth billions?" I asked, while staring at the indoor pool visible through the floor-to-ceiling windows. She looked away and said, "People treat me differently when they know. Either they want something or they assume I'm a spoiled brat. I just wanted someone to like me for me." That first night was surreal. Their chef, yes, they had a personal chef, prepared a dinner that probably cost more than my monthly food budget. Emily's father, whose face I'd seen on magazine covers, sat at the head of the table studying me. During dessert, he finally spoke directly to me. "So, what's your 5-year plan?" The question felt like a trap. I could have lied. Could have made up some impressive-sounding career trajectory. Instead, I told him honestly that I was studying engineering, had $80,000 in student loans, and hoped to get a job that would let me pay them off before I was 40. The table went completely silent. Emily's mother paused with her wine glass halfway to her lips. Then her dad laughed, a genuine, unexpected laugh. Finally, "Someone tell